I've just got off the X4 bus. It's Sunday the 3rd of September 17, and the X4 bus from Middlesbrough has brought me to this bus stop just above Staithes. There's a nice sign over there saying to Staithes Harbour. It says Captain Cook's Village. So at this junction off the main road, the A174, we turn down here Staithes Lane and continue along the lane. We come to the official start of the walk, the car park just above Staithes Village. So I'm walking past Staithes Caravan Park and we're going to branch left to the harbour. Past the Captain Cook Inn. Right, here's the car park that the visitors to Staithes have to park, and they then have to walk, must be a strain for other people, and then have to walk down the main road into the village. Continuing on, we haven't started the steep descent yet. There appears to be a little viewpoint here, so we'll have a look at the view into the valley. So we start the steep descent down into Staithes Village. The main street at the bottom is nicely decorated with flags, looks very attractive, and the hills at the back. Now at the bottom, before we turn the corner, this is where we join the Cleveland Way. You can see a lazy cat over there. We have the Cleveland Way and the English Coast Path down here. So having diverted from the official walk today to see the famous view down at the bottom of Staithes, here it is. There is an artist or two down there. And also there's an artist over there. And as we swing around the other way, you can see the view to sea. And that's all the time we have down here. We'll retrace our steps back to the official walk for today, which was in the Sunday Times some time ago. The route said follow the Cleveland Way for about 1.5 miles, I think. So it's this way, along the common street until the Cleveland Way swings off to the right. And down to the harbour. There's only one way, and that's this way. Here we get the first sign of the Cleveland Way up the road here. But the view at Staithes. Now the walk is described as easy. It's certainly relatively easy to walk down from the car park, but having got down to the seafront, we have to get back up onto the edge of the cliffs that are south of Staithes. Now, as you can see, we've left all the people. They're coming down from the car park to the seafront, but don't venture up this track. The tarmac area comes to an end here. We'll be walking south, so the videos are taken into the sun. So the end of the path, Cleveland Way, part of the England Coast Path. I note that the route description says join the Cleveland Way. It doesn't mention the England Coast Path, which at the moment seems to be a bit of a poor relation. Because when it's open in 2020, it could be the most important path in England. Who said this walk was easy? Once we get up the top, no doubt it is. But you've got to get up there in the first place. And that's the view looking back down the path we're coming up and Staithes. So there's a junction of paths here, but the Cleveland Way turns left. Onwards and upwards. Not very windy down in Staithes, but up here the wind's getting up. Also the smell is getting up as well. A rather stinky farm. So past Barn Cottage, Staithes Brunswick Bay. We can see the sign over here. Now, it should get easy. There's the sign telling us that we go left down the Cleveland Way through the gate and down the path. Arriving at the cliff edge, you can see the village of Staithes at the bottom and the steps area will just come up. Mile, and then there's a right turn along a track. Although the path is along the cliff top, it zigzags around a bit. The erosion on the cliff, so the path has to wend its way around the erosion. There are quite a few people on this stretch of the Cleveland Way. Is the way the path goes. I'll describe this as easy. It's 12. It's now 12:37. And there's a group on the left with telescopes, I think. So from that sheep we come to a path, and in a few seconds the right turn that signifies the beginning of the ascent of that hill. That's where we're going then. There's the back view. Observers with big telescopes. That's the view looking south. Our track is going ahead through the gate. And that's the view looking north on the path from Staithes. entrance to the National Trust section of Mulgrave. So we'll be looking out for our right turn soon. Continuing south along the Cleveland Way. The wrong way for the England Coast Path, which goes round England anti-clockwise. The path following the coast, but turning in the direction we want to go, towards the houses at Port Mulgrave. We've come to another gate, and the sign that says Staithes 1 mile. So we've done 1 mile along the England Coast Path. On the other side of the gate, we join a tarmac road, which will soon lead us to the turn off, to make this into a circular walk. Along the road to a small car park. Past the car park, continuing ahead to the road. It says there's no loading at any time. I can't think why anybody would want to stop just here to load or unload the car. Right, this is where we continue along the road. The sign there takes the way. So I've now turned away from the sea and now going inland in front of the final group of houses to a telephone box. We come to another group of houses and then a hill. Seems to be a pretty busy road. We just had 2 cars coming up. This is the Ship Inn. A group of properties there called Sunny Row. Down the hill. A bit foggy here because there's a huge fire raging on the left. We get to a T-junction at the bottom of the hill. Both ways lead to the main road A174. We take the left one, coming out of Rosedale Lane. Not much of a sign. And after the left turn, we come down to the road. Onto the pavement, and we meet the A174 again. So coming out from the lane, I'm going to cross the A174, and we see that Staithes is having a festival of arts and heritage 9th and 10th of September in a few days' time. So crossing the A174, it's called the High Street at this point, and going down West End Close, which at the bottom joins this lane, Porret Lane. Past the final few cottages to the end of Porret Lane. We go right to the end, and the end of the tarmac onto the gravel track. The gravel track comes upon this house here, where we turn and go down. It's called Rosedale Lane on the road description. There are no signs around that we're on a public footpath. If it wasn't for the map, I'd be very unsure. There's a sign here. It's public footpath. To go off down here at the gate seems to precedence of the style. At the end of the track, we do get into rather than a farm track. It tells us we'll go over the stile. No, we don't. We go through the gate and straight on. Now, is this easy again? You can see where the path goes. Down the field and through the hedge gap at the bottom where there is a stile. This is at the bottom where we come to the stile, and this time we do have to clamber over the stile. Fenced off otherwise. So over the stile we see a bit of a stagnant pool, perhaps leading to a stream, and down the path that we're going to go down there. This is really quite close to the edge of the wood on the right hand side as we're descending. I think there's a footbridge at the bottom according to the map. So some steps down to the footbridge. Oh, and then steps up the other side. We cross the footbridge, having a look at the view to the left. And the view to the right. The end of the bridge. Step down, and then the group of steps up the other side. Rather more this side than the other side. Well, there's no end to these. Seems to be going on forever. And the final few steps to the gate at the top. Again, a bit I wouldn't describe as easy. I think we continue straight across the open area and then turn right when we reach the wood at the far side. Halfway across the field, we eventually reach the gate, a swinging gate that doesn't close properly, so no problem getting through that. And we go, and onto this path and follow this round. There's one of those, whatever that does. There's the path. Very peaceful through this wood, and the sun shining through. Several fallen trees, making it a little bit more awkward as to get round Oak Ridge Nature Reserve, no hunting. We're coming towards the end of the wood now. Have to have a look at the map and see which way we go. There we come out. The path seems fairly clear though. Oak Ridge Nature Reserve, so named from the abundance of native English oaks to be found herein. Apparently there are 65 different oak species in our land. Other exotic trees which have been gathered from the parks, gardens and cities of England. And we've got some good pub grub. 6 furlongs, 3/4 of a mile. 8 furlongs in a mile, 3/4 of a mile this way. There is a funny shaped tree coming up. And continuing along this very easy path. Danger, loose surface, have great care. Hinderwell footpath. Entrance to a group of caravans. There's some footpath signs here. Very nice new ones by the look of it. Footpath across the footbridge. And we turn short right afterwards. Footpath there. Not much to see on the right. Even less to see on the left. We've got a choice of routes to Staithes, footpaths to Staithes or Staithes via Dale House. So we've come over the footbridge, we're going to bear right past Seaton Hall, that is this way. And so back to Staithes, which takes us up this path here. Over a stile. So over the stile we've gone and continue along this very narrow green lane. With some reinforced netting on the floor which prevents it getting too muddy. Climbing again. This was described as an easy walk. It's almost like an LDWA walk. Very, very hilly all the time. The track has changed into this one, looks like it's been mown. And at the top we shall see what we shall see. This little group of silver birches. Across the track to the farm. Again we can bypass the stile. Through the gate here. It said past Seaton Hall, but I've not seen any sign of a hall, and that's the name of that farm, is Seaton Hall. So there's a sign here pointing the way we're going to Staithes. We're approaching the main road, 174. Now as my walk started from here, and I walked from here to the car park, which is the official start of the Times walk, I don't need to do that little bit. I can stop at this road and get the 221 X4 back to Middlesbrough. And we're coming out onto the main road. The gate not needed now, and very old-fashioned footpath sign here. And there's the main road and the bus stop where we started the walk about 2 hours ago down the road. There is the X4 with a lot of people getting on it. That's the X4 to Whitby, and that's the bus stop on the other side of the road where I got off a couple of hours ago. Coming up to the bus stop that we're going to use at the moment.